Ask, they'll tell you I'm a legend. From YO to the Veil to the Mongol spot on Creston. Always been 1,000, never ever been a lane. Lay a nigga down for these 3 letters on my chain. What's going on? I hope everyone is enjoying their evening. But check it, I'm not even gonna waste anyone's time. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase and address the elephant in the room. Recently, I went up to Matt Hoffer's My Expert Opinion podcast to basically speak on some of the events that took place leading up to me making my decision to want to leave D-Block, right? Now, I went there strictly to get interviewed and to promote me and Shaheem's new project that we got coming out, right? I never had any intentions of going there to talk dirty about the Locks, to make them look a type of way, to the public, to paint them out to be bad guys, to talk slimy about them or anything like that. Actually, I think I did quite the opposite. While I was there, I was bigging them up throughout the whole interview, despite, speaking about the things that I had to endure. You know what I'm saying? And before I even go any further, I just want to say that I'm extremely disappointed. I know P said that he was disappointed, but I'm highly disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, of the fact that it's P who's responding. And secondly, because of the things that he's saying, you know what I mean? Like, his response contained about 90% of untrue shit, and the other 10% was true. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I give him that, but you gotta be real. I'm real disappointed, man. You feel me? Like, in the fashion in which he delivered his statement, he seemed pretty aggressive and mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, if what I was saying had no truth to it, I don't think he would have responded in, that way. But I could be wrong. Anyway, let's get into some of the things that he was saying, because I wanted to get a couple of things clear. First of all, while I was up there, he said I should have apologized, right? Now, I think I was pretty apologetic throughout my whole interview, so much to the point that people who was checking the interview out in the comments were like, why is he apologizing so much? Or why is he so apologetic when they did things to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much that I was apologetic. I took accountability and responsibility for my part that I played in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never once tried to stray away from that or try to place blame on y'all. I went there to take accountability. And let's keep in mind that everything that I spoke on was just me giving people a perspective on my mindset during that time. And they wanted to know what happened or what made me want to, leave. So that's all I was telling the people up there, was what happened and what made me want to bounce. I didn't go up there and say that them guys was no certain way or, yo, these dudes was whack, these dudes grind me. I ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was saying that they good dudes. And people were like, how the hell are they good dudes? And they did this and that to you. I'm like, because, man, that's just where I'm at in life. I don't hold grudges. I'm not into none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure that I tried to at least speak positive about them, even though I was, talking about events that took place that was unfortunate. You feel me? I had the utmost respect for them guys, man, and I appreciate everything that they did for me. He said they gave me my name. They took care of me. I get that to them. They did give me my name because SP did suggest that I use my last name. Even though my name was technically mine anyway, he did suggest that, so I get that to him. And they did take care of me to a degree. But it's quite hypocritical for him to say that, because Puff gave them their name. Their name was the Warlocks. He gave them the Locks, and he took care of them. He allowed them to come out with an album. He put them on major tours, major records, and he set them up for success. Even Kiss said that. We can't lose, but Puff set us up properly. They failed to set me up properly. You know what I'm saying? So our situations were a little different. But, after all that Puff did for them, they shitted on him. Went to I-97, launched the Let the Lights Go campaign, dropped a couple diss tracks, so on and so forth, on their new album that came out after they left. But when things go left, when I'm in a situation and I speak on it, I'm wrong. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. You know how that go.
Earn your degree faster at Purdue University Global. With over 175 online programs, there's one for you. Start today with a 3-week risk-free trial. Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
whatever. He also said that no one owes you 60,000. I want to make this clear also. I never once in the whole interview said that them guys owe me anything. What I said was, when my house burned down, I went down to Koch, who was the mother label of our company at the time. And Alan Grumper, who was the general manager at Koch, told me that they cut a $60,000 check to the guys. I didn't specify who the guys was. I said the guys came down and they cut a $60,000 check to them on my behalf because they told them that my house burned down and I needed help. I never said who owed me anything. I just said what he said took place as far as them cutting the check and what I seen later on down the line having to be penalized for. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anyone's feeling guilty or what. And I'm kind of blown away at the fact that P was saying some of the things that he was saying, because I actually tried my best to try to protect his image during the interview. I could have said certain stuff that would have made him look away, but I made sure I didn't when they was asking me questions about who took the 25 that I had to wait for when I was waiting for my advance and things like that. I didn't throw nobody under the bus. I didn't want to name nobody. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be real about this. Then he said something that was like crazy to me. How the hell am I a co-founder? Because I sat down with you guys collectively and came up with the idea to start the company and we executed it. If that's not a co-founder, I don't know what is. Like, let's be 100% real here. You feel me? I know you want to discredit me and don't want to give me credit with nothing, but everyone who listened to D-Block during that time know that I was an intricate part of helping you guys reinvent yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I brought that young energy. Don't try to take that from me. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Another thing he said, we gave him gear, we bought him clothes and all that. Sometimes you did give me gear and buy me clothes. But the majority of the times you guys gave me clothes from out your closet. You know what I'm saying? Clothes that were intended for you. They were like 2, 3X clothes. That's why a lot of the times you guys see me with clothes and pictures, they were like 2 or 3 times too big, because a lot of the times they were these guys' clothes. Me and Kiss wore the same size sneakers, so you could never tell if I was wearing Kiss kicks or not. But a lot of the times they were like hand-me-downs or things that they never actually wore, but it was for them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it all the way real. He talking about they paid my mom's rent. Never in life, ever pay my mom's rent. And that's on her grave. So we're not going to get up there and start capping. Like, don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gave my mom's, excuse me, I want to make sure I say this correctly. They gave my mom's money after the house burned down. You gave us absolutely not $1. The only people that helped us out when the house burned down was my uncle and the Red Cross. And y'all didn't want me to get on the news because y'all didn't want people to see what happened, but I made sure I got on the news so people could see what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cut from the same cloth that they're cut from. I'm not D-Block because I'm not disciplined. Hey, you may be right. I may not be cut from the same cloth that you guys are cut from, because I actually live by truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into fabricating stories to try to save face and try to make myself appear a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Everyone makes mistakes. No matter how ill you are of an MC, that doesn't make you exempt from making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with a lot of these fans. They hold these rappers on the, so high on these pedestals and look at them like superheroes and view them that like they're like they could do no wrong. When that's not the case. It is human beings that happen to be nice on the mic. Just because you're nice on the mic doesn't make you an excellent businessman. Like, I gave them the benefit of the doubt, actually. I said that this was their first time owning a label and their first time, having an artist. So maybe, that had a lot to do with why things didn't go right. And I guess he ain't listened to that. And he automatically glossed over the part where I said that they pressured me into signing the contract at Koch without my lawyer being present. He didn't speak on that. He didn't speak on the fact that Luch took the contract and put it in his glove box because he said that I was going to lose it, and he never gave it back to me. What else? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. He said that I tried to sue them for publishing or something like that. Dude, I never even came out with an official single to generate any spins or to get any crazy publishing from. So why would I do that? Like, that would make no sense and would be a waste of time. And I don't even have the funds to take you guys to court legally. Like that makes no sense. You guys have way more money than me. It'll cost me more to take you guys to court than I would actually win if I won the case. So that made no sense at all. That was brand new to me, actually. That was something that I never heard before. But I can understand why he's been out of shape, because it's probably some information that they didn't want to get out. But I never once lied. I went up there, I spoke my truth, and that's all I did. I never once tried to make them look bad. I just simply told my story, which I'm entitled to tell because it's a part of my life that I experienced, and I'm always going to be able to tell that story because I put in the work to be able to speak on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he said, "What have I done? Why haven't I released a successful album in the past 20 years? You guys blackballed me. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a rack. Certain people were skeptical about dealing with me because they didn't want to jeopardize messing up the relationship with you guys. Y'all try to destroy me, like low key. You try to assassinate my character. You try to defame me, like a bunch of stuff behind closed doors that people don't know about. And you're gonna ask me that question? I think the more important question should have been, how many artists have you guys successfully came out with in that 20-year time span under the D-Block imprint? You feel me? I don't know, just a question. But this is silly. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm not going to invest too much energy in this. Like I said, I don't hold grudges, though. I love them guys. I had the ultimate, maximum respect for them. Could never take nothing from them musically. Top 5 groups of all time. And this is never no me versus the Lox type of thing, so please don't try to make it like that, because it ain't even that. Like I said, I went to MAP just to tell my story. They asked me why I left, and I told them what happened. You know what I mean? And again, I stress the fact that they're good guys. Even with people saying how, I stress that. You know what I mean? But I can't let you sit here and try to assassinate my character and call me no liar, because that's one thing that I'm not. It would serve no purpose for me to go up there lying. You know what I'm saying? My story has never changed. It always stayed consistent. I never switched anything up. Go check the records. Check the interviews, man. You know what I'm saying? I done said the same shit on a couple of different platforms before, and that's on me. You feel me? But at the end of the day, man, I'm appreciative of everything they ever did for me. Every opportunity they gave for me. I didn't think I was owed more than I was given. I just wanted what was due. Oh yeah, he definitely also said that I didn't mention the fact that he was the one who said that he would take care of everything as far as getting me out of the contract, when in all actuality, I definitely spoke on that in the interview. That's why it's obvious that he didn't watch the whole interview. He just simply acted off emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have watched the whole interview, he would have seen that I said that. Also, as far as me signing with 50, I told you guys what it was. I couldn't sign with 50 because I was under contract with these guys. Already knew when I went there that wasn't going down. I explained that on the episode that I was on with Matt, you feel me? And they got this little go-to that they always run back to. You know what I mean? It's the thing as far as with my mother's ex-husband. He talking about my father. Sheik fought your father for you. First of all, Sheik didn't fight anybody. Let's get that clear. And you said that nobody even said nothing about me, period, within the last 20 years and all this other stuff. Yeah, you guys have. You guys have said little stuff on different interviews. When Sheik was speaking about me a while ago, this falls in the category of you guys trying to assassinate my character. He spoke on not knowing why I singled him out, because I was the one who checked your step pops when he was touching on your body. He worded it like that because he knew that it could be interpreted differently. I didn't forget about that. That was some BS that he did. He threw that out there to try to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that he was referring to my mom's husband at the time and me getting into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I fought him a few different times. I used to come back to the block with little scratches on me, and they used to be like, yo, what's that? Me and this nigga was scrapping. So one day, Cousin Styles, Black Golf, and Luch went to my crib. You feel me? My mom answered the door. Her husband was standing behind and hiding and shit. And, you know, they basically spoke to him, and that was all it was. It was there all of probably like 1 minute. They didn't lay not one hand on him. You know what I'm saying? But they did go to check him. But they didn't do anything to him. But that's their go-to. They always mention that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like a badge of honor. I was like 15 years old. Like, you feel me? Like, y'all supposed to be big homies. So that ain't nothing. We talking about business, though. What about the business side of things? You know what I'm saying? Let's stay on track here, man. But I just wanted to address, you know, these things briefly. Like I said, I don't want to take too much time on this. It's all love. It will definitely always be love. But it's crazy. He talking about he disappointed in Math. Bro, Math is a journalist. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, possibly think that he has a duty to call and fact check someone when someone is telling their story on this platform. That's not the way it works. That sounds silly, to be quite honest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just cut all the silly shit out and let's keep it a bando. You did? Like I said, it's love. I love them dudes. I got nothing but love and respect for them. And I don't want people to, you know, look at my interview and be like, oh man, now I look at them differently. I mean, matter of fact, if you do, you do. But that was never my intentions. You feel what I'm saying? It's peace and love, man. SB said, God bless me. I hope he was sincere with that because I send blessings his way, and I also send blessings to anyone that's watching this video, man. Make sure that you have a productive day. Follow me on Instagram at RealJHub_, and make sure that you stream or download me and Shaheen's new single called Get Back. It's available on all digital streaming platforms right now as well as the video. All right? Peace.